Hey, what's up internet? This is Chris from Knights of the Round Table, and today I'm talking a little bit more about gathering materials. Now, this is more of a follow-on video from our first one about crafting, so if you haven't seen that yet, do have a look at it. So what I'm going to do in this video is just explain where you can expect to find certain materials, and then also re-going over what actual tools you'll need to get hold of those materials. This is completely unrelated, but it looks like the group behind me are making something absolutely massive, so I decided to film here. This is just explaining how tools work in the game quickly. The idea of it is that as you progress through your tools, you'll get a higher resource rating each time, and that will then associate with what actual materials on what tiers you can mine, and it keeps on going up the tiers, and each different tier will require a different pick. The one thing that isn't as far progressed right now, with it being alpha, is essentially how axes work. The idea of it is, as you can see with me mining this, is that along with the standard plain wood logs, you'll get a couple of different items, and then you'll get the rare variant, which is burled wood. So this is very much what you'll see with resources in the world, in that you'll start off by seeing that very sort of decent sized top cap, which you can spot as you're just moving about the world, and then the idea of it is that you start digging. Now, for the sake of time, I've sped the digging process up a little bit here, but it's mainly just to show one of two things. Now, when you're digging like this, you'll either A, just end up digging down into a decent sized vein, which is what this is, and that'll be the end of that. You'll get a lot of materials, and then you'll come back up once you're done. However, when you actually start mining, you won't know that until you've actually opened up the area. So you can see I'm generally digging around the vein just to make sure. So in this case, I didn't get anything extra. However, I then moved on to mining some tungsten because it's another item I need right now. And this actually allowed me to show really easily how you can actually find a lot of different materials in the world. So straight off the bat, here you go. Not really that far in, but now I can't mine this particular material, so I move on. I still carry on following the tungsten vein because that's the main item I'm after. So as you can see, this is going deeper and deeper and deeper into the world, still making sure that I excavate out a decent sized space so I can see, and then we've got to the end of the tungsten, and there we have a gold deposit. And that's very much how the materials are all linked. So to sum up, first off, always make sure that you have the right tools for whatever you're going to be mining. And secondly, whenever you're out in the world mining through a vein, always make sure to actually build yourself a little bit of space around it, just so you can actually make sure that nothing is branching off from it, because invariably you might end up finding more materials that you'll need, or it'll give you an idea for something else that you might need to come back for when you've actually got further along in the progression. Finally, if you're unsure about what does what, always make sure to look at the tooltips, both on your tool items and then on the materials you're looking for. Believe it or not, that's all there is to it in alpha right now. Please be sure to like and share the video with your friends if you enjoyed what you've been watching today. Also subscribe, because we're doing live streams right on YouTube right now, so if you want to see some more alpha footage, it's the best way to do it. Either way, thanks for watching. My name's Chris, you've been watching Knights of the Round Table, and I will see you next time.